Do you know what gets your spouse aroused? Well, it's countdown to Valentine's Day and we are getting sexy and staying holy. I'm Mary Whitman Ortiz, Christian sex educator, relationship coach, author, and speaker, and I love to help couples to grow great intimacy in their marriage. So please like, subscribe, watch the notifications, join us every week with new information, and stay till the end because I have a lover's special you absolutely want to hear about. Today's video is part one of a four-part series on the arousal pathway. And this is the inside scoop on things that aren't often talked about. Usually it's just assumed that you know how things are going to go, your spouse knows how things are going to go, and does that ever work well? Not often. So I want to unpack for you what this first step would be, and I'm calling it knowing each other's sensory awakeners and inhibitors. So nuts and bolts, yes, it's about what you like and what you don't like, but there's more to it than that. It also includes how do you communicate this information to your spouse? We know it can be delicate, it can feel awkward to talk about sex to your spouse. So getting clear for yourself about how these things impact you would be a great first step, and setting the tone so these conversations can happen easily. That is super important also. But what is necessary to determine if it's a success or not is how you respond to what your spouse says. This is going to be a give and take. Both of you are sharing, both of you are listening, taking turns with this. And I strongly recommend that you declare this a judgment-free zone. And truly, God sets the tone for us on that place of acceptance and love, and allowing people to be individuals, to grow, as long as we're pursuing mutual respect and mutual satisfaction. So there's some wonderful guidelines in there as you are learning more and more about how arousal works. So my tip for you is talk it out before you try it out. At least that way you will have understanding and more awareness, which is going to improve everything. But what about that lover's special I mentioned? Well, there are so many things involved with this arousal pathway. You know, how does it all happen? The nuts and bolts. And I created a really cool guide. It's got several pieces to it, and it lays out all of the steps. And I want to make that available to you, but not just the guide, because you might read it and go, but what does she mean and how do I do it? So I also created a video, and this is something that you can go through with your spouse, privacy of your own home, your own bedroom, according to the timing that works best for you. So the Lover Special is an arousal guide and video with those behind the scenes tips. I mean, it's like you have a private session with your own personal Christian intimacy coach. Can you beat that? No, I don't think so. Just check the comments below, the links, and you can get all the information that you need. So thanks so much for tuning in today. And remember that great sexual intimacy is God's gift to marriage.